All right, so here she is, the #1 strawweight contender, back in a championship setting for the first time in a long time. And when we asked her in the fighter meeting about that first title fight, she didn't even want to talk about it. She believes this version of herself would absolutely steamroll that previous version.
Yeah, and if that's the case, she was already really good fighter. So for her to make that statement tells me that she has seen some real improvement in her preparation and in her second run towards getting to a UFC championship opportunity. She feels ready and says that tonight she finally reaches the mountaintop.
Now, we have seen some fighters get a third shot to win a UFC title, but it is rare. We'll see what she can do with this golden second opportunity here tonight. So here we go with the women's strawweight champion of the world. She is undisputedly the greatest fighter in this weight class. This belt has changed hands a lot, not since she got it.
I think it has changed hands so much because everyone's so good. She has brought stability to the weight class. She isn't in this to be up and down. She wants to win and only win. She has dominated the weight class since she got this title, and she intends or plans for it to stay that way.
We asked her about big changes coming into this latest title defense. She said she has added some muscle mass, and that led to a pretty difficult weight cut on Friday, so perhaps that'll rear its ugly head, but all eyes on the champion as she defends her belt tonight. All right, with that, both fighters have now graced the octagon. They will lock the door behind them, ready to go with a crazy fight here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. And now our tale of the tape for this strawweight championship fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC strawweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Marina. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC strawweight champion of the world, Randa Markos.
Herb Dean, third party in the octagon tonight. All right, here she is, Randa Quiet Storm Markos, outstanding Canadian strawweight, and one who is very hard to put away. She has only been finished once. She has more stoppage wins to her credit. So Randa Markos back at it tonight. We'll see if she can get off to a good start. Ooh, Superman punch lands. Well, you know she's going to attempt more takedowns than just that run, but if you're the kickboxer, you gotta feel good about stuffing that first shot.
You gotta win the little battles, and by defending that takedown, she won battle number 1. Now she's gotta continue to win little battles, and ultimately it will lead to her winning the fight.
All right, so 1 minute into the fight, we've got a full-on brawl here, DC. It's great for the fans, not necessarily for the gas tank if this thing goes much longer.
Not great for the gas tank and not good for the old noggin. You can't take so many upside the head. Somebody's going to sleep.
Well, I hope the judges recognize that she's blocking the majority of these shots. She's doing a beautiful job, I think, defensively.
She's doing a great job defensively.
Oh, huge shot by her there. Probably her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike, and you don't see this type of power normally in this weight class. She lands, and she lands very effective.
Oh!
Oh, my goodness.
Big right hand there.
And she separates from her opponent.
Nice body shot there. Rodriguez is limping. That would suggest that the leg kick is having the desired effect.
Oh, guillotine here.
Oh, could be the beginning of the end. That looks tight. Oh, she got out. How good is that? Nice job by her there. The bottom fighter continuing to slip these ground and pound offerings. And right into side control.
That was a slick transition. Oh, look, she got a Darce.
Oh, she's got the Darce choke now.
Oh, man, that was slick. Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
Rodriguez is in half guard. She's trying to pass the guard here. Ooh, gets denied by the bottom
got
fighter.
stopped. She got stopped right in her tracks. Great job by the bottom fighter.
All right, she's in full guard here. Ooh, setting up another submission now. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in.
Oh, she got it.
Horn sounds for the end of round one.
Your hands high, protect your head, keep your chin down, and fire away. Remember, you gotta change it up a little.
All right, now we check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about the display of striking?
Just high level. I mean, you would think that we're watching a K1 level kickboxing match opposed to being in the UFC. Both displayed great technical skills, unbelievable striking.
All right, so there's the horn. The round is over, and she is just not the tap-in type. That submission looked pretty tight to me.
It looked very tight, and she looked surprised that her opponent did not tap, that her opponent did not go out. But she looked surprised, but she has to understand that she's in there with a very high-level grappler, and that happens in those types of situations.
What a strike by her there. I'd be knocked out. Her opponent still stands.
She's still standing, but she's got to get her bite down. She's got to get out to the center of the octagon, find some space so that she can evade her opponent from finishing her. Oh, there it is. That's that one, that right hand.
She is in a world of trouble. We'll see if she can survive. All right, stacked guard for her now. What would you tell the top fighter here in terms of trying to avoid the escape?
Well, you got to start attacking the feet now. Now you got to start shoving those feet towards the ground, pass them through the middle, or just...
Oh, in good position to rip off a Kimura here. Oh, she got that locked in.
She has so many tricks in this position.
Wow, looked like the arm might end the fight. Instead, she gets out.
It was over, and that's so discouraging for the opponent to survive something like that. Hats off to this young lady and her submission defense.
Pretty good offense from the bottom fighter as she lands again. Markos getting worked here from the top. You don't want to take too many more of these ground and pound strikes. She's got side control now. Maybe some of those knee strikes to the body. A lot of different things available to her here.
Now, in the side control, you may feel like the bottom person that you have a lot of outs, but there is a lot of danger in those positions too. A lot of danger in the knees coming your way. A lot of danger in the chokes. So you have out, but you're also constantly under duress from a great top fighter.
Lands with the ground and pound here. All right, so her ground control is outstanding. Half guard is when she's at her most dangerous.
Yeah, she's at her most dangerous when she has a half guard because she's so brutal with the ground and pound. She likes to go after fighters and really wear on them, force them to make decisions to give their backs so that she can chase her submission, or they're gonna lay on their back and just get beaten up from the top from that beautiful half guard position.
Good ground and pound by her here. She felt like she could finish the fight with her ground strikes tonight and might be well on her way here.
I mean, John, I believe it after watching the ground and pound that she's landing in this part of the fight.
Oh, you heard the crowd pop after that grueling ground battle. The athletes make their way back to the field. Fire there, DC. Saved by the bell. That marks the end of the round, and we'll see if she can recover from getting stunned by that huge shot just before the horn. Of course, you know she's only got 60 seconds here with which to recover. They'll get her on the stool. Physically, she's compromised. Mentally, can they keep her in this fight? Well, a punch like that would have felled lesser women, but she survives and gets to fight another round.
She's as tough as they come. She's sitting on her bench right now telling her coaches, I'm good. I'm ready to go. That was just a moment. I'm still going to get the victory. I believe she has to change something. She cannot continue to do the same thing and expect a different result.
You ready to fight? You ready? Let's do it.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight.
Oh!
Markos gets absolutely pelted by that head kick. Oh, nice display of technique by her there. Nice straight.
Big double leg level change.
Markos is in half guard now.
Nice.
Nice positional control here.
Massive shot from the top. Oh, more attack. Yup. That's in pretty deep.
Wow, I thought she might succumb. She gets out.
I thought she was going to sleep. I thought it was over.
All right, into full guard here, DC. Where does she go from here?
She needs to be passing. Right away passing. Trying to pass to get good ground and pound.
She's got her back now.
And now she's in mount.
Good work from the top here by Markos. Oh, could get a finish soon. Looks like a Darce choke. Oh, she might have the submission.
She's got a lot of tricks to get you stuck in that armbar position.
You gotta be kidding me. How'd she get out again? Man, these women are putting on a show tonight. The crowd absolutely loving it as they make their way back to the field.
The crowd's going crazy because they just saw two high-level grapplers mix it up on the ground. It was phenomenal to watch.
That opened up a cut around her eye area. Gotta shore up the defense.
Yeah, she's got to move her head. She has not moved her head effectively, and now she's dealing with the cut.
Oh, strong punch by her there. Well, this is exactly the sense of urgency you'd want to see from her here. She's trying to keep the...
Great timing on that double leg.
That's really good defensive awareness by the opposition. She's not going to get submitted here. Half guard position for her here, and if you're the bottom fighter, this is truly a case of pick your poison.
Yeah, you got to pick your poison. And if you're on the bottom, you got to be trying to find a way to escape that bottom leg. You cannot allow your opponent, you cannot allow her to sit on your leg and just throw big damaging strikes. You've got to make sure you're on an elbow controlling underhook and getting back to your feet.
Oh, she's got her back. That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds.
Relax. So you got cut. Big deal. It's a fight. We expected that. What I didn't expect is you to drop your hands, and that's where we made the mistake. This round.
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
You ready to fight? You ready?
We have arrived at the 4th round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. 4th round is underway. What is the fighter's mentality?
Great shot landed. Now she's got to go chase. Oh, yes, now we're going.
Oh, huge left. Well, her striking has been great tonight, rocked her opponent pretty significantly, but you gotta think there's a little bit of... Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Big strikes continue to land.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Still plenty of time with which to work here, round 4. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Rodriguez.
Striking from every position, lands a strike from the bottom.
You need to fight down.
Great job landing from the top position.
She's as good a ground striker as there is in this division. Landed another one there.
She's so fast, so straight, everything just perfect. Everything perfect. Every strike, every kick, every punch, everything's just perfect.
Markos is back in full guard now. Going for the arm here.
She's got it tight.
You got to fight down.
She's trying to finish the armbar. She's got to be patient, though. If she rushes, she will lose this position.
Oh, somehow she gets out.
It was locked in. She somehow survived.
Oh, beautiful ground strike there, and that one actually opened up a cut on her opponent. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, Jonathan, he just gets up.
Oh, nice job by her there. You see how strong she is. Her opponent's trying to control posture, unable to do so.
Now she can get to work and put the money in the bank with that ground and pound.
Money in the bank. Rodriguez is back inside control, attempting a choke now. That Darce choke is tight. Oh, under the chin here. What an atmosphere inside this arena. Standing room only, and man, did they get a treat as she gets a huge win, and by submission, no less. What a moment.
She locked it in, John. She locked in that submission and got her opponent to tap. It was an amazing performance by this young lady, and you can see her rounding into her final form, the fighter that we've expected her to be for a really long time.
Bruce Buffer now with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the referee has called a stop to this contest, declaring the winner by tap out, Marina!
Well, there is a new UFC Women's Strawweight Champion. She comes in here tonight. She didn't want to over-respect the champion, and as such, she's able to get the win by way of submission. A major result here tonight that figures to send a ripple through the rest of this division. There is a new queen in the UFC at 115 pounds.